Hi guys, G here. I'm sure that 90% of you have heard of the term witchcraft, or at least witch hunting. But I'm not here to talk about the basic background of witchcraft, because there are already tons of videos on YouTube talking about that. I'm here for another topic. Have you ever wondered why were witches women? Or mostly women? Or maybe you haven't wondered about that, I just put it there. But if you have, you are at the right place because we're gonna find out the answer together here. Witchcraft practices and beliefs vary in different countries or even within the countries of different ethnicities. I'm just going to focus on the Western Europe because that's where my sources are based on. Witches and magic were already there for centuries, even before the beginning of written history. But it wasn't in such a craze until the Middle Ages came. To give you a background, during the 12th to the 15th centuries, Europe was undergoing a lot of changes, and also a sense of people was created, socially and religiously. For example, to be English meant to be Anglican, or to be Spanish meant to be Catholic. Religion played an important role in ruling. Rulers could control their subjects more effectively using religion, and also an excuse for wars. So, who is God's enemy? Satan. Witches were believed to have gained powers from Satan, and from that power they could summon evil spirits to harm others. So with the power from Satan, the enemy of God, the medieval church could and had the right to punish those who practiced witchcraft. And also with the lack of modern knowledge, witchcraft was accused of being the cause of those negative things happening, such as death of a child, death of animals, bad fortunes, bad harvest, and so on. But was it that easy to accuse someone of practicing witchcraft? Can you just point out, like, you practice witchcraft? Is it that easy? Well, Europe was facing a change in marriage during the 15th to the 16th centuries. Many women were left unmarried or widowed following a series of wars, plagues, and migrations. Those unmarried women were seen as strange, as it was a totally patriarchal society, also a religious-based and family-centered society. Women didn't have a role outside their house, and when their men died, no one could protect them. They're like lambs, easy targets to attack. Now back to the point. Why were the accused witches women? Women were believed to be an incomplete and inferior version of men, physically, mentally, intellectually, and morally. The weaker women would be more easily possessed by evil spirits. Following the beliefs of great thinkers like Aristotle or Galen, women were believed to be physically cold and men hot. So women needed some hotness from men to keep themselves healthy, and that could be received from sperms. Me, living in the 21st century, finds this very extremely nonsense. But yeah, from this belief is the roots of further beliefs that women were full of lust and needed sex all the time. Satan knows that, and he has sexual relations with these women in exchange of power. And that is why about 75 to 90% of the victims were women, and the rest were men. Mostly those who were related to those women, like husbands, uncles, grandsons, sons, etc. Also another point, there are local medicines, even today. Like in the countryside or even in the cities, there are medicines made from herbs. And during that time, those who made local medicines were women, and they could cure people. And the fact that they could cure people made them witches. Because to have power of curing, that is supposed to be God's power. And if these women didn't get the power from God, then it's Satan. And there goes witch hunting. It went so far to the point that at least 2 villages in Germany were left with only 1 woman. And even further to the point that 2 Dominican inquisitors wrote a book called The Hammer of Witches. It was like an encyclopedia of witchcraft, like how to identify them, what they can do, what you should do to them. Thanks to the growth of scientific knowledge, these beliefs are no longer valid in the wide modern world. Although in some places, there are still people practicing witchcraft. I haven't gone that far to research on a modern witchcraft, but if you're interested in it, let me know. But that would be a more difficult topic. So if you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, share it with the world, or comment below. See ya in the next video.